What is going on, guys? So it's been a while since I've been back here, but I want to touch up on today's topic, which will be if you are expecting parents, already a parent of multiples, whether or not the Golf R, Golf GTI is a great car for daily driving and for babies, or should you go ahead and upgrade? Let's get right into it. The Mark 7 has been and always will be, in my way, I'm going to double down on the statement, one of the best daily drivers out there. And if you have a chance, check out my previous video where I go ahead and list several reasons why I believe it's so. Now, I think for parents of multiples, depending on the ages that your kids are at right now, will affect whether or not this car is doable or whether or not it makes it a great family car. As a daily driver, if you're going to work and you have a separate vehicle for daily duties, family duties, that's a different story, because of course this is going to make a great daily driver. I'm going to double down on that. However, if this is your only family car and you have newborns and they're rear facing, that's going to be a completely different story. With one rear facing newborn, it's fine because you have someone sitting in the back like mom, who is going to be on one side of the rear seats, and baby will be on the other side. Now with two rear facing, it's different because now you have to talk about whether or not mommy can sit in the back. And with the Golf, no matter how small you are, you're not going to go ahead and fit right in between here. And why? Because the two rear facing seats, most of them, they're designed to be very protective and wide, so that the seat in the back, it kind of, the two child seats on each side will overfill and take up the middle part. So that's going to be harder. You will have to go ahead and definitely get a mirror to monitor your babies. But if they're crying, if they want a bottle, pacifier, that's not going to work. You can't reach over and give it to them. You have to stop the car. So that's first things first. If you are thinking about getting a car or downgrading, or in my case, or in our case, the Golf MK Mark 7 fans, Mark 6 fans, Mark 5 fans, you know, any Golf is not really a downgrade, right? Now, just a few other disclaimers. This is for the taller drivers out there. If you're a taller driver, the Golf might not fit your needs, especially if you have to move the seat more back. It's not going to give you enough room for the rear-facing seats. Given that, that's going to be a totally bummer if you are, then you might have to go ahead and upgrade to a new car or a longer car. But the rear-facing seats do go ahead and protrude more forward based on the angle. Then, based on that, you will have to go ahead and maybe sit a little bit closer, sacrifice the leg room, sacrifice maybe the height and everything to go ahead and have the baby seats fit. But as a I'm not the tallest guy in the world, so everything is perfect. My positioning, I might have to move it just a little bit forward, but me and wifey, our sitting works great. So that's why we're able to kind of make do with everything, and in a way, everything worked out. Now, if you have a toddler, that's a completely different story, because they're going to go ahead and, depending on the age, they're going to be forward facing. Forward facing makes things a lot easier. Forward facing, if they're crying, if they're fussy, if they need a bottle, pacifier, you could go ahead and reach from the front over to the back and give them something and tend to them, and making sure babies know that mommy and daddy are in the front and they're not anywhere else, But if you have good kids and they sleep in all car rides, that's going to make rear facing a lot easier. But other than that, I think that's the only drawback of having a Golf. If you're rear facing and you can't assess your children easily without stopping the car. Now, I think if you have a cargo box and you have toddlers and everything, the cargo box improves the practicality of the Mark 7 tenfold. Why do I say that? Because for us personally, our rear hatch is being taken up, not right now, but it's being taken up by a twin stroller, and it really, if you watch my previous video, it takes up this whole thing. So the privacy cover has to go to the front, or the rear, or in my case right now, it goes to the cargo box. Now, if you have a single stroller and a singleton, then it's perfectly fine. I think a Golf would be the perfect if you have a one child right now, and like I said before, mom can sit in the back. But again, I think if you have a toddler facing forward, in combination with this to hold your diaper bags, groceries, and whatever you need, and you also have ample space left over from just having a single controller, then again, this Golf is perfect for you as a daily driver, and on top of that, a family car. So having said that, being able to borrow Grandpa's SUV, we are able to keep this as a daily driver, as small day trips with the girls. And also on top of that, with the cargo box right now, it basically just solves our issue with space and storage. This is 11 cubic feet. It's not going to fit much, but it's doable for us. It's the reason also why we this is, apologies for the wind. Hopefully this video turns out great. But the reason I chose this was based on those couple of reasons, or a couple of factors came into play. Meaning I wanted to add to the practicality or solve the issue with the cargo hatchback space that I have right now. Also, I wanted to be able to reach it on both sides like you do here, so you can access this inner wedge, 660 on either side. It has to be aerodynamic. It's not going to go ahead and take a toll on my gas mileage. And also, it has to look nice. And I'm taking a look at this. I think it really goes ahead and complements the whole hatchback look. Not only is this for looks, it's also for practicality wise and everything like that. It pairs up with the OEM crossbars very nicely, and it's also secure. So you have a key right there. It's not going to go ahead and open without any type of without the keys that are supplied. If you're expecting, congratulations first of all. You could go ahead and buy this car with confidence that it's going to make a great family car. If you already have a GTI, if you already have a Golf R, I don't think there's a need or a rush to go ahead and upgrade just like that. The reason why we didn't upgrade also is because I think a cargo box like this, costing around 700-ish, is going to be way cheaper than getting a brand new car, especially at this time in age, in this not even post-pandemic. It's still in the middle. Hopefully we're crossing over, like getting closer to the finish line, but there's still a ton of vehicles that are overpriced. Used values are soaring. You can't get new vehicles without kind of feeling in a way gypped, right? I mean, sure, you could pay MSRP, but a couple of months back, who wants to pay MSRP, you know? So as of right now, we are keeping it steady. We are keeping it kind of chill for now, and keep it as long as possible. And then 2022, if we really do need to upgrade, then we'll upgrade. But as of right now, totally fine. Huge fan of this car. Love it. Well guys, there you have it. Hopefully this video was informative and helpful. I know you guys definitely need the extra money for diapers and formula, because I'm sure we did. And in terms of that, hopefully the cargo box material and all the videos about it will help you guys maybe save up a few thousands until the car market, the high value car market, kind of settles down, and you guys are able to go ahead and upgrade to a more practical, I can't believe I'm saying this, a more practical car than the already Golf. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care.